You move to a strange town where everyone is assigned a gender. You know you are a man, but they assign you female. What would you do? Hello, and welcome to Live Above 3D. How would you prove you are a male if everyone insists on treating you like a female? What has this got to do with Jesus? You will be surprised, so stick around to find out. Let's start from the least likely place. Why do Christians continue to insist that Jesus is God, even though Jesus never said the words, "I am God"? After this video, you will never again use the argument, Jesus never said the words, "I am God." There are better arguments. Our goal is to improve your understanding of identity issues by X-raying Jesus. Let's be clear, we are not trying to prove that Jesus is God or otherwise. However, we will show that the Jewish leaders thought that Jesus behaved as God. We will be quick, incisive, and in one fell swoop answer the gender question we asked at the beginning of this video. Point number 1. Jesus never said the words, "I am God" to another person, for the same reason you have never said the words, "I am a man" to another. If you must tell others that you are a man, then your manness is probably in doubt. Jesus did not doubt who he was, so he never had to declare to others in the manner of the doubtful. In addition, if we decide who is God by those who say they are God, then we would have as many gods as there are cult leaders on earth. I have my eyes on you, Kanye. Point number 2. It is better to believe who a person is by their actions, not by who they tell you they are. Sadly, many have been deceived by dubious angels because they did not understand this simple truth. In fact, religions have even been formed based on the words of others. This should not be the case. Remember, action speaks louder than words. No wonder the followers of Jesus and others recorded that Jesus healed the sick, raised the dead, forgave sins, and used the name of God in referring to himself. So Jesus did not directly claim to be God, but he was acting like God. This so angered the Jewish leaders that they said to Jesus, "We are stoning you for blasphemy because you, being a man, make yourself God." Here is some perspective. You move to a strange town where everyone is assigned a gender. You know you are a man, but they assign you female. You could argue your case but chose not to. You are wisdom, so you live the life of a male. You marry a woman and impregnate her. You then win a gold medal in male wrestling. This so angered the same authorities who assigned you the female gender that they accuse you of living as man. Is there a better way to prove that you are a man? Let me know in the comments section. Despite all we have said, we understand why there is some confusion. This is because humans judge things by existing standards or new standards which could be inferred from existing. However, Jesus is a new type of being for which we had no standards. This is because he is 100% God and 100% man. You can make a case that Jesus is a man. You can make a case that Jesus is God. For all other beings, both cases cannot be true. However, for Jesus, both are true. Despite both being true, Jesus used only his human, Adamic authority while on earth. You see why there is some confusion? Yet there is a deeper question here, which is, could it be proved from a spiritual, not necessarily Christian, perspective that God can dwell in a man? We will answer that question in our next video titled, Jesus the Avatar. Be sure to subscribe, it will blow your mind. Finally, the meat of the matter. Remember, we said that Jesus is a new type of being for which we had no standards. Yes, Jesus launched a new race on earth. In various places, the Bible calls this new race, new creature, royal, priests, and partakers of the divine nature. Jesus Christ is the mediator of this new race, and all humans are invited to be part, including you. I am tempted to say it costs nothing. However, it costs one thing: your heart. You have to give your heart to Yahweh. Yahweh is love, so you will be giving your heart to love. If this invitation of love warms your heart and you want to be part of Yahweh's new race, contact me and I will show you how, or point you to someone who will. Send an email to liveabove3d@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Share this with someone who needs to know. Follow us to learn more.